Hey everyone, welcome to the Breaking Point YouTube channel. If you're liking the videos, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get to the hunting action.
Start up your engines, yeah, we just begun. I came from a place on the other side of the sun. You could try to walk in my shoes, it's not enough. A million people crowding around, I'm still the one, yeah. Darling, I beg your pardon, I'm ready to get it started. I'm just what the doctor ordered, alright? Lamb unto the slaughter, I'm walking through muddy waters. Just follow me to the altar tonight. Second to none, ain't no place to run. One out of one, look at what I become. Brimstone on the tip of my tongue, cause I've been walking through the fire and we just warming up, yeah.
Well, it is the 24th of July. Isaac and I just drove down to Oklahoma, and this winter got a hold of a few landowners down here in Oklahoma about hunting this fall, and I was lucky enough to get some permission, slipped down here. This is the first time I've ever been in this property. It's 80 acres and a lot of timber, a lot of bedding cover. We just jumped. I seen a fawn, and then when I was turning the truck around, Isaac said that there was, what, a couple bucks and another doe that got up. So it looks like a really good area. Mike and I used to hunt a farm not terribly far from here, and had some great luck. So we brought a couple feeders down and some cell cameras. We're just gonna put these feeders, I think we're gonna do one on the north end of the property, which we're at right now, and then we're gonna go check out the south end of the property and probably put a feeder up down there and just kind of see what's in the area. Hopefully there's something worth hunting this fall, and let's get to it. It's hot, hotter than I'm used to, so we're gonna try to make quick work here today, get these feeders up and get out of here.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying this week's content on the show. If you haven't already, check out our YouTube membership called the TBP Club. It allows you early access to all of our YouTube videos. It allows you access to our members only live Q&As, which is once a quarter. And it allows full access to our Rut Live Grand Prize giveaway. If you haven't already, check out the TBP Club. Well, it is September 24th. Hayden and I just drove down to Oklahoma. Got about 10 miles from the piece here and got a flat tire. And it's a great time to find out that the truck doesn't have a jack with it. I just got this truck not too long ago, and we found out the hard way that I got sold a truck that didn't have a jack. So luckily we had a local drive by and had a Ford, and was able to help us get the tire off and throw the spare on. So we are rocking a spare, and we got some work to do. We're definitely behind schedule now. Been running cameras in here for 2 months now. Good amount of deer coming in, some nice bucks. Nothing that I'm overly excited to hunt yet, but we wanted to get in here, hang a couple stands, and fill the feeders today. So that's what we're gonna do.
got a couple trees picked out at this spot for a few different winds. We're gonna hang 2 sets real close here to the feeder. And then on the other end of the property, I got that ground blind set up. So we just gotta fill that feeder. So we're running out of daylight, so we're gonna get moving here. Deluxe. Well, it's January 11th today. Ross and I just got to Oklahoma. We had several good bucks throughout the fall on camera. Unfortunately, a handful of them have disappeared since the rifle season. But there's still a couple nice ones around here that have been in here pretty frequently. We've got probably 3 hours till dark. We're gonna sit tight and got a lot of tags in my pocket and a lot of arrows in my quiver. It's gonna be a fun trip.
Take me to the end. The secrets in your mind.
Lite, they don't have a clue. Well, that escalated quickly. Fun first night in Oklahoma, fun first sit for Ross behind the camera in Oklahoma. So let's go pick up some arrows and go pick up some deer. Dead buck. The blood trails kind of crossed each other. We must be on the doe trail, but the buck's laying dead over here. So we're gonna keep going down this trail, find the doe, and then come back to the buck. Did you get that on film? Yeah. Thanks, Ross. Now we can make him look bigger. That's crazy. I got a feeling the other one's probably not far behind. Now he's got no antlers. Well, it's January 11th here. We're in Oklahoma. And we had a pretty good sit tonight. We ended up seeing, I don't know, quite a few deer. This buck here was at the top of the list. He was the best buck we had on camera after the gun season's down here. And he was definitely the buck we were in here after tonight. And we shot him, and he ran probably 100, 120 yards maybe, and tipped over while we waited in the tree because we had some does coming. Ended up shooting a doe. Thought I hit her really good. We followed the blood trail. Actually brought it right past him. Like, we walked past him, and we ended up finding 2 beds on that doe's trail. So we with blood in them. So we decided to we're just gonna leave her lay overnight, look at the footage, and make a decision. We'll probably just look in the morning, but I don't know if the shot was a touch low or touch back, but I didn't like the fact that she bedded twice and got up and walked out of that second bed. So we came back to get the buck, and we were gonna drag him out of that area so we didn't disturb that doe if she was close. And Ross grabbed one of the antlers and popped it right off. I think he popped the right side first, and then we ended up dragging him by his hind legs, leaving the other antler on. And we got him back here a little closer to the road, stopped to do this interview, went to flip him over, and the other side popped off. I don't know if this snowstorm here kind of shocked these deer and stressed them to where he was this close to dropping. I mean, we're pretty lucky that we killed him tonight, because he might not have had antlers tomorrow. I mean, these were super close to coming off. But just a nice Oklahoma 8. He kind of sat real wide, something like that there. But the more we look at this deer, I kind of figured he was maybe a 3-year-old. But the more we look at him, he's got a big old noggin on him. We'll have to pull the teeth on him and send him in and see how old he is. But we got the buck down. I don't feel great about leaving that doe overnight, but I feel like it's the smart thing to do. So we'll come try to find her tomorrow. And I still got some more tags in my pocket, so we're on the board. It's day 2 here in Oklahoma. First morning hunt. Had an awesome hunt last night. Ended up punching a buck tag, and then I shot a doe. Thought I hit her good, but we ended up tracking her and found a couple beds with blood in them. So we made the decision to back out. We ended up getting the buck out of there as quietly as we could. We're back this morning. We figured we were gonna come look for this doe fairly early, so we wanted to, we're just going to the other end of the property and we're gonna sit, got a ground blind in here on another spot, so it's actually closer to where that doe was headed. So we're gonna sit this blind for an hour or two this morning and then go look for that doe. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can have another good hunt this morning, go find that doe and maybe pop another one. We'll see how it goes. Day 2, Oklahoma. Let's get in the blind. I guess the takeaway here is, unless you see them fall, don't assume anything. Like, literally the last clip Ross got of this deer, she was like wobbling. We thought she went down just after he lost sight of her with the camera. Definitely not the case. We should have, as soon as we seen the first bed, we should have backed out. But we went on. We found a second bed. I'm assuming the second bed is where we probably jumped her. And when you jump a deer, they can go a long ways. And the proof's right here. But not the way you want to find it, but if you bow hunt long enough, it's bound to happen. I guess it's one way to feed the rest of the critters in the woods right now, but there ain't nothing to save here. I love shooting deer. We just had 2 small bucks popped out. A while later, fawn. A while later, another fawn. There's a doe right here. Doe number 2. Let's go home. Call it a season. Well, that's a wrap here in Oklahoma. I was able to shoot 2 big adult does tonight. Landowner asked for some meat for him and his dad. One of them for sure is going to him. I'm gonna offer him up the second one, but if he don't want it, I'll gladly take it. Can't ever have too much deer meat in the freezer. But heck of a trip. We were only here for hunting for 24 hours, 3 sits. And we're able to knock down a buck. Actually 3 does. Unfortunately, we didn't recover that one. But hell of a trip. Huge shout out to the landowner for letting me come down and chase these deer, and I can't say thanks enough. And huge shout out to Ross, Hayden, Isaac. They've all traveled down here at some point since I got permission on this piece, whether it was helping feed, hang stands, Ross here filming today. So huge shout out to those guys. Hell of a season, hell of a 2-day stretch here in Oklahoma, and we're ending the deer season on a high note. Very thankful.